So as you are aware that we are going to have our first FLL Explore event at the festival on January the 7th. January the 7th, this coming Saturday. Yeah. So we are very happy to have a lot of people joining us today. So Miss Colin, right? Colin. So thank you so much for coming today. And I know this probably is your first session. So we are going to offer training, and Coach Lei, she's already here. She's offered training for us, and Coach Lei, she is our head reviewer. And before we start the training session, we are going to have Dr. Ching, who is going to give us some, basic information about the event for coaches or reviewers. If the first time for you to come to this event, Dr. Ching is going to give us some information about event schedule and other details. Dr. Ching, yeah, thank you.
Hi, everyone. So my name is Ching Ying. I'm one of the event organizer for the upcoming January 7th FLL Explore Festival at the Rockville Science Center. As Karen had mentioned moments ago, there will be the first festival for this year for Maryland. So I'm going to share some of the information, in terms of schedule and logistic, but, remember that this is only for this Saturday event. So if you sign up for the February event or the April event, the schedules and details might be different. But this is the following information is only for the teams that sign up for upcoming Saturday. So I'll just give a brief schedule of what will happen. So the location, if I mentioned that it is at Rockville Science Center. It is in Rockville Town Square, Maryland 20850. So it's right inside Rockville Town Square. And if you have not received the schedule and the parking maps, feel free to reach out to myself or Karen. We should have emailed that to everyone, all the participants. So the event is approximately starting from 9:30 until 11-ish. So for 9:30 a.m., we'll expect the teams will come in to the Science Center, for arrival and set up their display. So 9:30 in the morning, we will be arrival and set up. And then, yes, as shown on the screen here right now. Thank you. So at 9:45, the coach and the reviewers will be briefed by the head reviewers to go over the rules. And then next, if you go down a little bit at 10 a.m., the reviewing session will begin. And at this point, all the exhibits, will be closed to public. So outsider cannot come in to take a look at this point. So the door will close the door, so only the participants, which means the teams and the coach and parents, can be inside. So during the review session, even though the coach and the parents are with the team, we encourage the adults to step aside so that the reviewers will have a better discussion, a question and answer with the team, because the purpose of this festival is for the team to show to the reviewers how much they have learned, what they have learned throughout the process. So it is an opportunity for the kid to show what they have done, what they have learned. So we encourage the coach and the parents to be not disturbing. Right? Let the kid shine. There's a moment for them to shine. So at around 10:30, after the reviewers look at all the teams display, the reviewers will go into deliberation. And at that point, deliberation is basically somewhere still inside Rockville Science Center, but a dedicated area. So at that point, the exhibits will be open to public. So if you have friends, other families, you want to come in to take a look, or if you simply wants to look at what other teams have done, I mean, you're welcome to walk around inside Rockville Science Center, at this time. So 10:30, publics are, can come in and take a look, and we certainly, this is also an opportunity for the kids, for the teams to, respond to other people's questions, explain to others, or they can go observe other people, other teams, design, things like that. And then at 11 o'clock, we will begin the award ceremony. And our plan is to, this portion of it will close to the public if there's too many people in Rockville Science Center. But we will make a decision at that point. So, and the award ceremony, again, this is a festival, so there's no competition. We just want to, encourage the teams that, they have made some good learning journey and showcase what they have learned so far. And by 11:15, we'll have closing remarks, and everyone will start to close out the exhibits and leave Rockville Science Center. So we anticipate the whole thing will be around from 9:30 to no later than 11:30. So again, this is for this Saturday, the festival at this Saturday at Rockville Science Center. So is there any question from anyone regarding the logistic for this week event?
I have a question about what we should wear. Is there a dress code, or is it a casual event?
It is a casual event, so there's no specific dress code.
Yeah, it's a casual event if you are a reviewer. So the LE Robotics Club, the FL Explore Maryland, we have reviewers t-shirt, but the t-shirts are to return to us at the end of the event. Yeah.
Is there a face mask policy at the Rockville Science Center?
No, it's not required yet.
And do you have any sample questions that would be nice to ask to the teams, or is that up to me?
We will cover that in the reviewers coaching session, training session. We have reviewers questions,
Okay.
Yes, there are some standard questions that everybody asks, and you can certainly approach the team differently as a reviewer, try to get more out of them, because some different kids are slightly different, as you know. And you have to draw them out this way, draw them out that way to get them to show us what they have learned throughout the journey. But that's a good question. Yeah, we will cover that when Coach Lei cover the reviewer session.
Where the coach stay with the kids?
So typical, the place at Rockville Science Center is not that big, so the kids will probably stand by the side or in front of the exhibits. So the coach or the parents would prefer them to be standing in the back, away from the kids. Yes. So still with the vicinity area, but what we don't want is the kids will turn around and look for the coach for help. Right? That is something that we don't want to happen, because we want them to show us, they have demonstrate their skills and the journey.
So will the kids interrupt each other or other teams?
I think when we set up the Rockville Science Center, we will be aware of this situation. We will try to separate it enough so that they will not interrupting each other. But that is a good question. Yeah, good point. When we set it up, we'll make sure that separate them as far as possible.
Okay.
About how many teams are there, and how many reviewers do you expect?
So for this event right now, there are 7 teams. Okay, and Each teams will have 2 reviewers. So there will be, so during the review session, 2 reviewers will be designated for one team. Those 2 reviewers together will interview to chat with the team, with the kids. So 2 reviewers per team.
And do the reviewers like circle around and eventually see all the teams?
No, they just grade whatever the team that they are assigned to.
I see. Okay, thank you.
So is there any other question from any other mentor, coach, or interested parties?
Not about this first section. We're ready for the next section we wanted to go through.
Thank you. So
Okay.
thank you so much, Dr. In. Yeah, so if you happen to have any questions, please do not hesitate to address it to Coach Dr. In and for myself. And also you can check information on our website. I hope you have our website, and we will put in the chat. So if you have questions, you can visit our website for details. You can reach us for more questions. And now we are going to do the training session. Let's welcome Coach Lei, Coach Wang, Coach Lei for this training session. She is the head reviewer. She did the event for last year, and Coach Lei, she has coached the FL teams for several years. Now let's welcome Coach Lei for this training session.
Hi, hello everyone. My name is Lei Wang. Yeah, please call me Lei. Could you see my screen?
Yes, we can see it. Yeah.
So everyone can hear me?
Yes, we do.
Okay, that's good. We go through all this stuff, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the first thing is what's the first Lego League Explore? The first Lego League Explore is also called First Lego League Junior. First Lego League Explore is the middle of 3 divisions by age group of the first Lego League program. The 3 programs are Discovery, Explore, and Challenge. So this one is the middle one. The teams of children are aged from 6 to 10. The maximum number of team is 6. The team will investigate a challenge related to a real-world theme, design and building their solution as a group. They could use Lego Education Spec Essential or Video 2.0 to build and code their team model. The set including the sensor that could make module interactive. The teams may also use a Lego Mindstorm EV3 or Lego Spec Prime. Those sets include more models and more sensors. Why a festival? A festival is a capstone to the first Lego League Explore season experience. It's not a competition like FL Challenge. It's only a festival. It's time for teams to show off all hard work in their team journey. And it's time to connect with other teams, be inspired, and most of all, have fun. Yeah, celebrate it. What happens at Maryland FL Festival? In the festival, team will show their Lego team model and share their team poster. The team will talk about core values, their exploring, their creating, and their testing. The team will have activities at Maryland FL Festival. We will provide different STEM-related activities for kids. It's a chance to visit FL Challenge or FTC programs. Team will have a scheduled time for the reviewers to talk with them, and the team will end in an award ceremony where each kid is celebrated for their amazing achievements. Most of all, they have fun. Okay, this season challenge theme. This year, the first LEGO League challenge is called Superpowered. The children will explore the entire energy journey, where energy came from and how energy is used and all steps in between. They will discover different energy sources and energy consumers. They will identify energy problems in their own community. Explore the first core values. In their team journey, they will explore the core values. The first core values are the cornerstones of the program. There are 6 core values. Discovery, we explore new skills and ideas. Innovation, we use creativity and persistence to solve problems. Impact, we apply what we learn to improve our world. Inclusion, we respect each other and embrace our difference. Teamwork, we are stronger when we when we work together. Fun, we enjoy and celebrate what we do. Okay, team model. Children work together, collaborate and communication to build, learn, and play together. They will build a winter band and energy storage model. And here is a carousel. The winter band captures the energy storage model, storage energy, and carousel are the consumers. Children will explore coding and motorizing their team model. They will create their own energy journey and build different ways energy is captured, stored, distributed, and consumed. They will testing and iterate on their energy journey and make choice to create the best solution. There are several requirements for the team model. The team model must be made of only LEGO elements, and it must include the explore model and must have one motorized part. And children required to use LEGO coding to make model interactive. Next, team poster. A team poster is where team record their ideas and designs. Team will use model and poster to show their work to everyone. They will explain all they have learned about in team journey and the real world problem they have investigated. Reviewers role. Reviewer role. Each team have 2 reviewers. Reviewer will spend about 15 minutes per team for review. They will also spend another 5 minutes to discussing and evaluating. During reviewer time with team, reviewer will make team feel welcome, show interest in team's ideas, acknowledge the team's hard work, be encouraging, considerate, and kind. And please ask questions using age-appropriate wording. Please taking notes during time with team, and don't forget smile. Okay. During discussing time, 2 reviewers will discuss, fill out assessment form. Each team has 1 assessment form. We will cover this one later. 2 reviewers will think about which awards fit best to the team and write down your suggestion on the assessment form. Reviewer process, we have 3 steps here. The first step is welcome team. Reviewer will do a quick introduction, make sure giving the team your full attention. We suggest using nod, smile, thumbs up to encourage kids. The second one is team presentation. Team presentation is optional. Some teams may haven't formal presentation. That's okay. So please ask, do you have a presentation or anything that you would like to share? The third step is question time. Please try to hear from all team members, but that's not false. Because some kids are shy. That's okay if they don't want to answer any questions. if adults respond to your question, please can remind them that you want to hear from the team instead of parents. Okay, let's cover assessment form. Yeah, we have assessment form here. Let me see. Sorry. Show you. Sorry. Yeah, here it's a full version reviewing sheet. The reviewing sheet includes 5 sections: the challenge, solution, core values, team model, coding, team poster. Each section includes 2 questions, and each question has 3 levels. I'll show you here. 3 levels here: beginning, accomplished, exceed. Yeah, you can use these questions to help the team explain their journeys, what they learned and what they created. Okay, there's a full, only 1-page form here. Let's go back to presentation. Okay. Okay, this is a list of awards. You may already have found out there are 5 awards, each one related to the section in the assessment form: team model, coding, team poster here. Team model, coding, callbacks, team poster. Yeah, each one related to 1 award. So there are 5 here: challenge solution award, team poster award, coding award, core values award, team module award. The reviewer will decide which award most fit to the team. Yeah, I think that's all for me. Thank you for your patience.
Thank you, Coach Lei. So I don't know if our reviewers, if this is the first time for you to do the judging for FL Explorer program. So please, maybe you still need to take a little bit time to go through all those questions and the categories, if it's possible. Maybe just look at this year's theme. It's super powered. It's related to energy, so it's always good to know that. And Coach Ching, you are still here, so do you want to talk about the award a little bit?
Hi. Okay, so thank you. So as Coach Lei has shown, shown on the, there's only one thing I want to reiterate is that, actually, so let's step back. So there will be 2 review. So I'm talking with the reviewer's point of view right now. So there are 2 reviewers per team, and the 2 reviewers together will fill out the form, the checkbox, the 3-level checkbox, and the 2 reviewers together will figure out, for this team that I'm reviewing, it deserves the coding award, for example. Or you think, oh, they have a very good poster, they have a very outstanding poster, so this team should, get the poster award. So each team should only get 1 award. So I'm doing the math here. So each team should only have 1 award, but each award can have multiple teams, because you might have 2 teams that have, outstanding posters. So that's fine. Okay. So again, each team should be assigned to 1 award, but it's okay that, as it turns out, we might have more than 1 team to get the same award. So that's the role that, I want to make it clear for the reviewer.
So question, so is that limit
Yes.
for each award? How many team can win the award, say for the coding category or other categories?
So if we have really good code teams, if you have multiple teams that are very good at the coding, we could potentially to have like 2 or 3 teams to have the coding award.
Okay, so there will be
So-
a discussion, right? So which team is better to to get coding award, or they are better to get poster award?
Yeah. So yes, that's right. That's a very good point. So there will be some, deliberation and discussion among the review teams to, finally fit the pieces together during the deliberation process.
Okay, so how many teams each reviewer will review?
Actually, each reviewer will own the two reviewers together will review one team only.
Okay, so if you have
that's why,
10 teams, so will be 20 reviewers. So they will not
yes,
review multiple. Okay.
correct. And for Saturday, the upcoming Saturday, there's only 7 teams, so there are 14 reviewers.
Okay.
The good question,
you.
yes.
Thank you. Just to add so as Coach Ching just mentioned, so one award can go for 2 teams. However, if reviewers, when you judge the teams, you think, okay, I look at all those 5 categories, but this team doesn't seem to fit to any category. In this case, our reviewers can create your own category. So this can be like a most innovative team or most like a creative. You can just create a name of the award, because every team, when they come to the festival, they will get an award. So just to make sure that we need to have an award for each team. Thank you. Any other questions? So I also want to announce that this is the first festival that run by First Lego League Explore Maryland. And for this first festival, we are very happy to have one very prestigious, FTC team. That's the Penguin Robotics, the FTC team. So this team, they contact us. They want to volunteer to be the co-host. So I have in this, training session, I have some Penguins member. They are here. So that's why when reviewers, if you the first time come, and you will see actually some youth reviewers, and they will wear the Penguins Robotics team t-shirt. So they will work together with our adult reviewers. So that means in each group of reviewer, we will have one Penguin Robotics member and one adult reviewer. And those students, they have been doing first FTC for years, and they have experience with First Lego League programs. So they are really smart, intelligent, and very brilliant kids. They want to contribute to this event. So I, as the committee of FL Explore Maryland, I'm very thankful for their contribution. So I just want to make sure that our reviewers on Saturday, you will see them, you know who they are, and you are not surprised to see them. Okay, so do we have any other questions regarding the judging session from the perspective of the reviewer, or maybe you have a question as a coach mentor for the event? Please feel free to address to us. Yes, Ms. Coleman. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah. So I do know that the children are all different ages. And when we do look and assess a project, and if we say something about coding, is there some kind of child development cheat sheet that we might understand what a 10-year-old is capable of versus an 8-year-old, because they're, just intellectually, they're going to develop at different stages. I used to be a teacher, but I only know it in my field. I don't really know what I can expect from you know, being able to assess if they're outstanding or if they were just successful. I don't know how to judge some of the categories.
That's very good question. So, Coach Lei, do you want to answer the question to Ms. Coleman? The coding.
For the coding, because the coding is a block coding, right? So all the kids will understand it. No, I think they will understand it easily. When I teach FLL Explore, I think the kid is from 6 to 9. They all coding very well without any issue. Yeah. Yeah, we follow the Weidu 2.0 lesson online. So after I think maybe 6 or 8 lessons, they really did a great job.
So this is Cheng again. So this is actually a very good question, because at different age, kids have different, development. They have different. I mean, even with the same age, they have different strength. So I think for us, the reviewers or as a coach, is to showcase their strength. Some kids may be better at the poster. Some kids may be better at explaining. Some other groups of kids are maybe better at the coding parts. So that's why it is imperative, for us being the reviewer to, try to draw out the strength so that we can give them an appropriate, quote unquote, appropriate award. Just as you said, 8 years old may not code as good as 10 years old, but the 8 years old, they may have other strength that, they may demonstrate something that is better than the other 8 years old. So you're right, but it will be imperative for us as the reviewers to try to get that out of the kids when we talk to them, when we encourage them, discuss, etc.
And also when we review the team model, as Coach Lee just mentioned, there is at least one motorized part. So when we can very easily find the motorized part. I think it's not just see which part is moving around, and we ask the kids, okay, hi, can you please explain to me why did it work this way? If they are able to explain how this code work, I think that should be very good, yeah, for this age. And we have Dr. Yan, yes, you have questions?
Yeah, so do we have a standard question need to ask during the review session?
Yes, we have the review sheet. Yeah, the reviewer sheet that covers all the questions. It's give you the general ideas for the questions. You might, this your guide for the question. You can follow along all those questions, but doesn't hurt if you have some extra questions. Just make sure that we use the age appropriate wordings. Yeah. If you want to follow up with some additional questions, that's fine, but make sure that make our kids feel comfortable, do not feel stressed out, because this is really the event for our kids to celebrate, to showcase their achievement. Hi, Bob. Welcome to our session.
Yeah, I have one more question about the
Yes.
Explore models. So do we need to include all 3 models, or is just one of them?
I think it's good to include all models, but you have to at least one. Yeah, more is always welcome. If you have 3 models, that's always good. Yeah, but it's not a must to have all 3 models. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Sure. Do we have any other questions? Yes, Coach Rina.
So there was a slide that said presentation from the team. Is that the PowerPoint type presentation on computer, or?
Coach Chin, do you want to take this question?
So thank you. I think the question is about the presentation. So we are not, we're not asking for PowerPoint presentation. The presentation is simply, the kids or the team is talking, pointing to the build and explaining it, right? So that is a type of presentation that is, in the, the meaning for the word presentation
Okay,
on the slide.
got it. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, so just talking, pointing, like that. Yeah.
Yes, and as Coach Chin just mentioned, it's not a really PowerPoint presentation, but the kids are welcome to and are encouraged to come up with a presentation. Can be in any format. It can be a skit, it can be a shunt, it can be anything fun, but it just can be this. They stand together, they point to the poster, or they point to the team model to do a presentation. That will be okay.
Thank you.
Welcome. Any other questions? More questions, better will be because you have better idea.
David.
Okay, David, please.
I just have a question about arrival time. It looks like the schedule says arrival time for 9:30, but I also, Bob Ekman told me that I should arrive at 8 o'clock. What is the actual arrival time? I don't want to come too early.
Bob will just make you work hard. Yeah, Bob, you're here. I don't know. He put himself mute. Yeah. That probably is last year's schedule, and this year he will start 9:30, but 9 o'clock ish we will be there because we'll set up. We will just maybe discuss for the event, but 9:30 as coaching has showed us, it's like official reviewers meeting time. Yeah.
Thank you.
And the team arrived to set up. Yeah, the team have arrived and set up the bill, set up the poster board, etc.
Very good.
Thank you. Any other questions?
Why do we need to register or sign up to be a reviewer?
You already signed up, yeah. For the penguins, yes, we already signed up, yeah. You will be there. We can, by the way, for all the participants, team members, we would require you to sign up the consent form. So this consent form can be found on our website. Let me just put the website in our chat. So we need to download or print out your team roster. So at the time you check in, that is for our mentors, coaches, and parents. So when you bring your child in, please bring the team roster. We need a team roster. So when you check in, and also the consent form, that is what Coach Lee mentioned last time, is the consent form you can find on our website. Let me just put the address on our website here in the chat. So do we have any other questions? I see Joseph, you just joined. Do you have any questions? And we will put the recording on the website as well. So if you missed the previous meetings, we have this information on our website, and we put all the events on the website, so you can find those information online. Yeah. So this is our website. So for anyone, if you have a team but you haven't registered for January the 7th and January, you haven't registered, you still have openings for April 29th, and the event for February 25th is already full. So we have the information here for the events. So you can see the registered teams by just click on the link here. So these are the teams for the January 7th. So it's all there. And also you will have the recordings. So for the coach meetings, we have the recordings for the previous lessons and previous sessions. You can find meetings there, just in case you think you did not have opportunity to attend the previous meetings. This is the place that you can go, and there are some informations for the resource, so you can go check the links here for the FLL resource. We'll add more information. So as FLL Explorer partner in Maryland, so we are trying to promote this program in the community. We try to bring more students at this age to start with the STEM program. So by the way, do you have any questions? So as I said, for the first event, thanks to the Penguins Robotics and other reviewers, so we did not require all the teams, the mentors from all the teams to be the reviewer. However, for the April 29th and for the February 25th, the mentors and the coaches, you will be reviewers. So that's why this training session is helpful, and coming to visit the event on January 7th will be very helpful for you to have a better idea how it goes. So Coach Ching, Coach Lei, do you have anything else to cover?
No, for me, thank you.
Yeah, nothing for me. And thank you everyone joining this session.
And Dr. Yan, do you have anything else?
Yeah, I would just say, welcoming you to the first event. I think last year we did have one and the only one. This year we do have three. It's for fun for the kids, and just come and show what you did. Do not need to worry about the expo of the festival itself. Last year, we get many teams here, and thanks to Bob, the Rockwell Science Center, for opening the door to the community. Bob, really thank you. Do you wanted to say something?
Bob, yeah.
I'm here. I've got a robotics
busy.
team going on. I got things going on all the time. But anyhow, yeah, we'll see you Saturday. Welcome to the Science Center and our facility, and we're glad to have this event occur here because it's really, really great to see all the little kids doing things, and it'll be a real good event. I'm sure everything will work out fine.
Thank you so much, Bob.
Thank you.
Thank you. So if anyone you still have any questions, please feel free to stay. Otherwise, you can drop off, and we will see you on Saturday, January the 7th. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.